Hello, and welcome to another edition of Good Deeds. It is brought to you by justserve.org. If you're looking for an organization to connect with, to help people in the community, make this community a better place, well, there are many organizations looking for help from folks like you through donations, volunteering your time, and justserve.org is a wonderful place to get connected with them. Today, we are talking with Scott Ewell from Rocklin Public Safety. Welcome to Good Deeds, and thank you for the work that you're doing in the community.
Thank you.
Well, I guess we could get started. Rocklin Public Safety, I imagine that covers a lot. What are some of the areas that you are reaching out into the community and helping people?
Well, it's Rocklin Public Safety Foundation, and it was actually established about 10 years ago by a group of citizens that wanted to get involved. It was determined at the time that the city needed a canine, and it wasn't in the city's budget. So put together a fundraiser, raised some money, $25,000, and that's what set it all off. And now it's a formal nonprofit, and we raise money through a number of means to help support the police and fire and provide them with things that maybe aren't particularly in the budget at that time.
Now, what different areas does the umbrella of Rocklin Public Safety Foundation cover? How are you making it a safer community?
Yes, actually, our first responders make it, and our public safety personnel make it the safe community it is. But we're there to just backfill and provide them support. For instance, on both the fire and the police. And then Rocklin also has a tremendous program. It's a Rocklin Police and Fire Volunteers, and they volunteered for the city directly. So our funds also directly help support them.
What are some of the ways that the community can best support the work that you're doing with Rocklin Public Safety Foundation?
Certainly, financial support is what we need. And we do have a very gracious community. We have an annual giving program, and you can find that on the website. We also have an annual fundraiser, golf tournament fundraiser. Patriot Day, which is held every year, is another opportunity to sponsor, and those funds come through the Rocklin Public Safety Foundation and then are directly supportive of the police and fire. And I have a list of a few things that we have supported over the years, if you care to hear those.
Sure, yeah.
Like I said, the canines was probably the first thing, and that we've supported the canine program for all of the 10 years. Also provided LiDAR guns for the police department, detox center or saunas for the fire department, the drone. We actually acquired the first drone for the police department, and some floodlights that are used in the DUI checkpoints. So we backfill in a lot of areas for both police and fire.
Yeah, that is a lot, and that covers a lot of different areas. What are some things that people can do on a day-to-day basis, just in their own day-to-day lives, to make the community a safer place?
Well, certainly take advice from the police and fire and follow the direction of the city. The city of Rocklin has been blessed with a wonderful, very safe community to live and run a business in. And it communicates well with the community. They can help support both police and fire, again, with financial contributions that come through the Rocklin Public Safety Foundation. And again, through the website, you can find that opportunities to support. There's some items one can buy, an annual giving program, and sponsor various events throughout the year.
Well, thank you again for all of the work that you're doing in our community. Real quickly before we wrap up, what are some of the biggest areas of public safety that are of concern that people need to be aware of in the community?
Well, that answer is probably best answered by our police department. But it's no surprise that crime rates are up, petty crime rates are up for a number of reasons. We don't need to tackle those reasons here, but be aware. And again, it's a bit of a cliche, but if you see something, say something, and stay in contact with the police department. They have a number of ways through tweets and through Facebook, and obviously the direct phone numbers. Stay in touch.
Yeah, our first responders and our police departments, they are facing, I think, more stressors than ever before, and our support of them is more important than ever before.
Agreed. I'm glad to hear that.
Well, thank you so much for being on Good Deeds, and thank you again for the work that you're doing to make our community better.
And thank you. Thank you for highlighting our foundation.